I'm back. Like I said, Donald Trump said there's good police. Well, like I said, Donald Trump, we need you to put up or shut up. We need that data so you can show and prove what you're saying. Donald Trump already knows, right? See, this is why the violence won't decrease, right? Because you have the son of a Grand Wizard Ku Klux Klan, right, as president. This is what America chose. He is what white America chose, okay? He is what white America chose to represent them, right? And once they chose that, the the pot on the stove began to boil, right? And then when he comes out here we go with Charlottesville, all the oh, those are good people, right? Every time a racial incident happened in this country, instead of this motherfucker condemning it, he said those are good people. And we all know that the people that he called good are nothing but white supremacist racists. He knows that, right? So the problem white people got, right, is a simple fact. They think when they tell us a lie, we supposed to really sit back and believe that shit, like as if our own two eyes didn't see it, our own two ears didn't hear it, right? No more, through history, when white people came out of caves, right? I'ma go there. When they came out of the caves, when Musa went up there to civilize, and they was crawling on all four, right? And when Musa went up there to civilize them, he had to build a ring of fire around them because they were so savage. Right? See, some white people don't even know their history. They don't know nothing because they just as brainwashed as black people with that Christianity Jesus. See, they instilled that Christianity Jesus shit so all can forget their history so they won't know the truth. But I'm here to tell you, we civilized you. We traded amongst you. We taught them how to wear clothes, wash their ass, brush their teeth, comb their fucking hair. We taught them this, right? However, what Musa also did, because they could not be actually reformed, they could not be taught the natural way of life, right? So the best way to do it, Musa taught them the trick knowledge that their father, the devil, did not live long enough to teach them. So it's not surprising that white people, they do it all the time. They set you up with these free trials and all this shit. Next thing you know, they taking $20, $30, and you got all these other places coming in, bombarding your banking account and shit. They are taught to steal. And if you steal the same way they do it, they lock you up, okay? So the same thing rules need to apply. If you don't do things by the book, right? If you use deceptive practices, right, such as payday loans, title loans, you name it. If you use these type of tactics, right, these criminal tactics to rob us, right, there's going to be a law. I don't give a fuck if it's on the governor's book. It's going to be a law with black people. We're going to handle you. We're going to take care of you. Right? So no more of that. White people don't have to go to no payday loans. They don't have to get a title loan. They go straight to the motherfucking bank just for their skin color alone and get whatever they want without even a background as so intense as us, right? So they're already taught to shun us. But I'm telling you, it's a new day for that type of bullshit anyway. Like I said, where this pot really started overboiling on the stove is when Donald Trump went to get impeached, right? And watching the racist Senate, right? Watching all the evil that the Senate allowed Donald Trump to display. Watching this whole country show you Their true nature is evil, is racist, and is oppression, right? Senate and Donald Trump has showed us for the last 3 years, although we already knew it, but out in the open, I mean, it's been so much stuff that we've seen out in the open that we never ever experienced with our own two eyes. Some people say, no, Trump came in there exposing. No, Trump came in there to do the devil's bid, right? But while he was doing it, he didn't understand his actual role in this all, right? So for him, when he really fucked with us, when he really pissed black people off, is when he gave Rush Limbaugh that Medal of Honor. Everybody in the United States, black and white, knows Rush Limbaugh has been spewing racism since the day he came on the scene. And to give him a Medal of Honor from the President of the United States, that was really a slap in the face to us, right? So then we come to COVID. Here we go with COVID. We come down to COVID. We get COVID. He didn't even want to send us $1,200. He didn't want to even give us unemployment for those who were fortunate enough to give it. And even then, he was racially discriminating. He had giving them to these banks that he already knew was not going to give black people a loan for those with small businesses. He knew what was going on. He already knows this is a systematic racial system, and it has to be dismantled. It has to be torn down and built from the ground up. There is no more of that. And I'm listening to the news. They bringing all these kumbaya motherfuckers from all around, I don't know where. Oh, can't we just all get along? Oh, she made a beautiful speech. Oh, he made a beautiful speech. Then they bring little boy on there, look like Dwayne Wade's son, with all that butter soft ass talking and fucking singing and shit. We tired of that bullshit. We ain't punks. Our children are not fucking punks. The adults aren't either, right? So we don't need no sissies running around here softening up when it's time to go hard. I respect the little brother's song or whatever, but I saw what that was going to, what that was leading to, right? And we ain't having that shit. We ain't having that butter soft type of speech going on around here, right? We're going to treat y'all the same way y'all treat us, right? An eye for an eye. And that's for everything in all aspects of life. We're not doing this, just give me a hug and sing a song and shit. Them days is over. The youth out there that's on the ground, it's not like that little boy singing that song, trust me. We're raising kings and warriors around here. We're not raising them type of babies anymore. That's one of the problems with the black community as we speak that will be addressed by the black community. Because a lot of them jumped on that alphabet movement and jumped on team white supremacy too, and we had already warned them about it, and we ain't having that from y'all ass anymore either, right? It's time to straighten up, and it's time to clean house, and it's time to restore souls back to the righteous nature. Now, if you want to do things other than that, then you're going to have to go out there where that type of activity is welcome, because it's not going to be welcomed in the black community moving forward. Or the black nation. Let's put it that way. No more of that bullshit. Wherever you do in your bedroom, keep that shit in your fucking bedroom. I don't want my grandbaby seeing that shit when she watch cartoons. I don't want her seeing that shit when she walking down the street. It's something called respect and modesty, no matter what you are. Keep that shit to yourself. That shit should not be publicized. Right? We're not going to have that behavior around our babies anymore. And I'm warning y'all now. I'm warning you now. We're not having it. We will have a roundtable meeting about that. We don't mind if you want to be gay or whatever you want to be. But what you're not going to be is that in front of our babies. Let it go. I'll be right back with my final.